Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaronix. Welcome to Phoenix Professional Wrestling presents Free the Phoenix. It is time to open up the festivities of the Isle of Wight's first ever steel cage match with this man right here, the rockstar professional wrestling, Hunky Dory Gibson, back in the house after a successful outing, capturing a victory in a magnificent triple threat at our first ever 18+ event, Maximum Break, which you can of course check out on this YouTube channel. Viewer discretion, of course, always advised for an 18+ event. That doesn't mean to say that a family-friendly affair like this isn't going to get downright debaucherous when Hunky Dory is in the house. Referee Sean McKenzie, Mr. Law and Order, in charge of what is going to be a very interesting one-on-one steel cage match where you can only win by escaping the cage. Well, that says it all, really. Hunky Dory Gibson, you might not pick that up, mentioning to our camera crew and media that he cannot be held responsible for what happens to Trix in this intergender tag team matchup, also requiring water. The rockstar Hunky Dory Gibson always has somebody's beck and call, and now his opponent, the Isle of Wight Delight, the mood shifts because Trix, the Isle of Wight's favourite daughter, has arrived. Trix, of course, fresh off an extremely violent and extremely visceral affair against Shorty at Rocky Ronnie's at Ryan Esplanade. Now looking to rebound at the hands of Hunky Dory Gibson in this one-on-one cage match. Talk about out of the frying pan into the fire. But Trix walks into this steel cage with absolutely zero fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the Isle of Wight Delight, and her opponent this evening in this Escape the Cage match, the man, the myth, the wrestling rockstar, Dory Gibson!
You can see just how unimpressed Trix is by Hunky Dory Gibson. Dory Gibson, of course, not exactly popular with the Phoenix Pro Wrestling audience. Oh. Well, less of Luke Lamont and more of Hunky Dory, apparently. We're going to find out what the rockstar of professional wrestling has to say momentarily.
Luna, let me introduce myself properly. I am the rockstar of wrestling, Dory Gibson. But the ladies, and that includes you, can call me Hunky Dory. And I'm going to be honest with you for a second, Luna. Because I don't want to have a cage match with you tonight. I don't want to see you get hurt. And I don't think these people want to see you get hurt either. and go out on a date. Or better yet, Luna, how about we head backstage and you give me that hark to us?
Absolutely no need for that from Hunky Dory Gibson.
I think the people of Phoenix would rather just see me beat the crap out of you.
You know, I had a feeling you would say something like that, Luna. Because I know you're a classy lady. You're not just going to go out with anyone, but that's okay. Because I wrote a song, a love rock song, just for you, to serenade you.
Oh no. Oh no.
And to convince you to go out with me.
I was hoping the microphone was going to fail. Oh no. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if anyone who's heard Hunky Dory Gibson will know, this is not exactly an elite performance.
It's the crocodile!
Luna, this song I wrote just for you is titled Hunky Dory. You can watch me rock out with my croc out. And it goes like this, Luna.
Holy Jehovah, ladies and oh my God. Oh my God, well, I'll tell you what, we're underway. Here we go. Referee Sean McKenzie says, ring the bell, ladies and gentlemen. And Luna Trix has got a head start. Our video camera hasn't even got out of cage yet. And now, Luna Trix ducks the clothesline, go behind, catches the back elbow off of Hunky Dory. It's a red hot start here. After what is frankly a red hot start for my earlobes, my eardrums especially. Particularly want to hear any more. European uppercut in the corner by Luna Trix to Hunky Dory Gibson, who has, well, frankly, deafened half of this audience. Speaking of deafening, this crowd is red hot here. And now Luna Trix looking to assert her authority with a hip check in the corner, and Hunky Dory Gibson is rocking and rolling all over this wrestling ring right now. Suplex attempt, beautiful suplex applied by the Isle of Wight Delight, Luna Trix. And for a lot of people who may not necessarily be familiar with Luna Trix, this is a woman who is very adept at wrestling men in professional wrestling. She is a master of the intergender scene, so this will not be something that bothers her. Wait a minute, Hunky Dory Gibson, and well, it's a steel cage match. There is no disqualification in any of our contests here this afternoon. But for Hunky Dory Gibson, that's not about breaking the rules. That's about making a statement. That's about making an example out of the Isle of Wight Delight, Luna Trix, as he sends her crashing into the turnbuckle. And Hunky Dory Gibson, who are kicked to the midsection. This deplorable individual, who, of course, picked up a win in a magnificent triple threat involving Jack Lumber and the bruiser Samuel Jacobs, looking to double up on victories here at Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Just our third ever show, but already the success is undeniable of PPW. And that right there could be enough already. The eye of the hurricane from the rockstar himself. Hunky Dory Gibson, as brash as he is confident, but there is a good reason for that. He is an extremely capable and extremely talented professional wrestler. It's just the means and the attitude that go with it that are deplorable, ladies and gentlemen. I think Hunky Dory Gibson looking to suplex Luna Trix right out of her boots. Just to try and get her up, counter. Looks like a bit of a counterweight here, once again. Dare I say, Hunky Dory Gibson not exactly putting his back into things. Maybe enjoying himself just a little bit too much, having a bit of fun here. But tell you what, Trix, they're going to make life very, very difficult. And now, suplex applied by Hunky Dory to Trix. And where there's a camera, you can guarantee that Hunky Dory will be very, very aware of that. Trix seems to have found Hunky Dory's croc. Yes, it is barely PG, but PG nonetheless. And now Trix are going to fire up with some forearms. Hunky Dory cuts her off at the midsection. Big swing, big right hand. Nothing fancy about that from the Rockstar to Trix. He's going to look to Irish whip her out of the corner. Does so with aplomb. Now Hunky Dory looks to build up a head of steam. Rising knee lift in the corner, wipes out Trix, and now absolutely stunning inverted back suplex out of the corner. Just a pendulum back suplex, lovely technique applied. That's something you have to give Hunky Dory a lot of credit for. An innovator of professional wrestling. 50 years on the scene and counting, and the aptly named flying teabag. I mean, Hunky Dory really is stretching out the stretching out the means of a family-friendly affair, and there's the cutter. An unfortunate twist of fate for Trix, and I think Hunky Dory Gibson, that could be enough, but there we go. He's asking our referee, Sean McKenzie, to open the door. You can only win this match by escaping the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Such is the unique setting, and oh, look out. Hunky Dory, I think, is amused by the fact that Trix holding on for dear life. Doesn't want to lose this match, as simply as that. But ultimately, Hunky Dory Gibson has a hold of Trix, and I think he's realised maybe we can do a little bit more damage. The door remains open, however. Oh dear, and I think Hunky Dory bit off a little bit more than he could chew right there, and now Trix firing up, clothesline to Dory Gibson, another clothesline, and well, Hunky Dory taking far too much time enjoying his crowd. Look at the power! The Samoan drop. Quite literally drops Hunky Dory Gibson right on his back and head. Stunning power from the Isle of Wight Delight. Trix looking to put an end to this sordid affair that is Hunky Dory Gibson's undefeated streak so far in Phoenix. Oh, look out. Roundhouse kick countered with a vicious code breaker. Violent reaction. You saw Hunky Dory Gibson snap almost in two at the application of the code breaker, and now Trix opting potentially to escape the cage from the other side. The door is now shut. Frankly, should have been shut a little bit earlier, to be honest, but never mind. Oh, meanwhile, Hunky Dory Gibson had asked for the door to be open once again and almost escaped, and that's where the intelligence of this matchup can be called into question. It's not exactly smart to try and escape the cage unless your opponent is completely out of it. Now looking for that pedigree once again, but Hunky Dory Gibson counters with a back body drop. Trix rolls right through. Low center of gravity there with that super kick right to the face, and Hunky Dory Gibson regains control of this singles matchup. This escape the cage, steel cage singles matchup here to open up Free the Phoenix, brought to you of course by Phoenix Pro Wrestling, the first ever steel cage show in the history of the Isle of Wight professional wrestling scene. Well, that's quite the statement there. Hunky Dory Gibson saying that he can beat Trix blindfolded, and actually has the audacity here to blindfold himself. He's that confident that he can beat Trix. Oh, member of audience pointing out that he looks ridiculous. That was before the blindfold, frankly, but that's neither here nor there. Oh God. opportunity. Well, looks like Hunky Dory Gibson is about to apply the everlasting rockstar elbow to Luna Trix, blindfolded, and meanwhile, well, Luna Trix has come to her senses, and this idiot blindfolded. Wait a minute, Luna Trix is asking for the cage door to be opened. Meanwhile, Hunky Dory Gibson still thinks that Luna Trix is in the middle of the ring. What the hell is he doing? And oh no, and he's applied an elbow to absolutely nothing. I think the penny is about to drop. He's just checked, he's taking his blindfold off. He's just seen the Trix has escaped the cage. We have a winner. Hunky Dory Gibson has just played himself right out of a victory here, courtesy of his arrogance. And Luna Trix has absolutely played this one to a perfect pitch. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hunky Dory Gibson, an absolute embarrassment